All right, we're back to normal for the weather forecast for the week beginning Thursday, December 5th. This is Chief Meteorologist John Ainsworth for Longmont Public Media. Sunday, well, okay, that's supposed to be December 8th, not back to normal. We have a first quarter moon in the evening sky looking beautiful. Just left a close pass with Venus, looking fantastic in the sky. Rising just after noon, setting just after dinner time. Just interesting little observation here. This is the sun rise, sunset time, and the sun image from 2 weeks ago. And they seem to have changed platforms or satellites in what they're giving us for the solar. We have a lot more limb darkening here, so that's kind of interesting. And we also have gone to 7:08 a.m. Saturday for sunrise in 4:35. It's getting very dark early. Drought conditions are better and getting better, going from the previous 2 weeks ago to now. But we're still in severe drought around Longmont. Nationwide, basically, there's been a decrease in drought conditions most places. So for the west, the mountains, and out in the plains, other sources of drought or conditions of drought are holding steady. For some reason, they are back to only giving me the graphics out this far using the wide view. So you can see a little bit of smoke in Colorado. It's kind of hard to focus on that tiny little square, though. Looking at snowpack, we've been level recently, so the normal is coming up to meet us, but we're still at 118% statewide. And the last 7 days been really dry, so very little in the mountains, nothing all along in the plains. For severe weather, not the season that you normally expect much of it, except down in the south, and that's where it is. Moving into Texas, and then Texas just for some thunderstorms, nothing severe. Nationally, we have a front just out to our east, and that doesn't really go far, then becomes just a washed out trough. And that system is gathering in the northwest, but it's not going to be much for us. Normal temperatures are still dropping quickly for the daytime, 53 down to 49, but the night time, I'm showing the previous 10, and that is not the current. So, okay, it's actually going from 44, this is right, 49 down to 44. But the nighttime temperatures are going from normal of about 20 down to 17. So I don't know why the new graphic didn't arrive. But this is current. We have water vapor. Take a look at this big ridge in the clouds here, and the moisture and the ridge here. We're kind of in between, but in this ridge, and there's the ridge there and the ridge there. And that's why we're so dry, with this little ripple coming down to join this trough to our southwest. And then on Monday, it kind of lifts out. Sunday, there it is, and here comes Monday with this little trough digging in, and that's what gives us a very brief chance of snow and definitely cooler temperatures for a little while. We have the ridge kind of coming back, northwest flow here, but the ridge traveling over the top of us with this deep southern system that's going to create more thunderstorms down in Texas. And then another trough comes in around the 15th. Looking at cold air, it's out east of us. You're hearing a lot about people hit by the hurricane. Helene are really chilly right now and needing housing with warmth. And hopefully they get that, but it does warm up soon after. Here comes our Monday, Tuesday, cool air. It's kind of a general chilliness in the west, not super cold like this blob up here in Canada that's moving down. But that's going to slide off to the east also and not get to us. By the time we get to the 14th and 15th, we have that next trough coming in. Let's see what it does with temperatures. It generally cools everything down to around normal in the west. For water vapor, well, this is precipitable water numerically added up, but it's kind of like the water vapor satellite image. You can see in Saturday we're dry, going to Sunday we're dry, and this little ribbon of Pacific moisture swings through quickly, and we have a brief chance of snow. A little bit lingers into Tuesday, and then it is gone, and that's all there is to talk about there. Looking at surface dew points, bone dry with that cold air out on the plains. We're pretty dry here with the moisture trapped down south. You can see into Sunday and then into Monday. And this is where we get our chance of snow, and it just briefly moistens up, and then it's out of here, and extremely dry air comes in behind that. Looking at the actual precipitation depiction and high and low pressure systems, you can see we're just high and dry going into the weekend. Nothing happening until Monday. Then this little upslope kicks in, a little bit of low system goes by. It has been a really big storm a couple times in the runs about a week ago, but it's kind of settled into not much of an event. We might get an inch or two. That's possible. Going out to the 13th now, on the 14th of December. There's another little low that cranks up, but the snow seems to stay south of the Front Range and Denver area. Just kind of sad. This is more bullish than I'd expect. Over the next 5 days, it gives us a quarter inch, even a half inch around Boulder of moisture, and with snow, that's 3 to 4 inches according to this, and 5 to 6 inches in Boulder, west side Denver, Palmer Divide. I'm not sure if I buy that, but I'll keep an eye on it. You can't go to Longmont leader anymore. Sorry. For the next 10 days, we get some more moisture in there. That must be that next storm. That's why I say I'm kind of skeptical of this, because those look pretty small. That's 3/4 of an inch of moisture, and a total, two different systems with melting in between of 5, 6, 7, 8 inches of snow right through in this area. We'll see. I'm not convinced. So going into the weekend, very nice and mild and bone dry, clear skies. Hey, we get that cold front coming in. We get the low cranking up and a little bit of snow, and maybe an inch or two, maybe 3 if we're lucky. Let's see. And then going right back to dry and warming up later in the week. Going 2 weeks out, the outlook from the NOAA, National Weather Service, is above normal temperatures are most likely, or that's what we're doing right now, and near normal precipitation. So that's it. This has been Chief Meteorologist John Insworth urging you to keep looking up.